out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just this little lead can dwindle quick.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick.
Way out in front. His career numbers in this matchup, hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt, 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Working on striking out the side in the first. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down. Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, what we've seen in baseball is the pitchers are dominating, and the strikeout is the big thing. He's averaging just under a strikeout an inning, so he fits right in the category with his peers. He's got dominating stuff. He can go after hitters when he needs to, and I'm looking to watch him execute and really walk out of here with another dominating performance.
Oh, and this fastball is built at the deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 43 on the year for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 1 down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Inciarte now for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And it's gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused, The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 33 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Polanco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, number 7. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And the Braves just have it working as this is going to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Marte, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's Ender Inciarte. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
If this 2nd inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes. All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch.
Comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 8. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
David Freese is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge onto the grass, and that retires the side. 1-2-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So here's Matt Kemp now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback. Old school Cervelli.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he'll pull into second with one away. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Digging in and looking for more, number 7. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Bell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in once again, number 32 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Polanco ranging back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. LeBlanc is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run. Here's Ender Inciarte. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
In the job description, I believe it, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The right fielder, number 30.
So here's Matt Kemp now. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Wow, that's the 4th home run in a row by this team. Somebody I thought would get knocked down. They haven't knocked anybody down. They stepped up. They're swinging the bats. 4 guys in a row. Can they go for 5?
Here's Buster Posey now. Shot back up the middle. Marte is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand. Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Posey waits on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Striding into the box, Drew Hutchison. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order. Here's big Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The left fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
LeBlanc.
Standing in now, Wade LeBlanc. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is right there, 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Number 7. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
In now, Ender Inciarte. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Freddie Freeman will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. In there, 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there. Base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Wade LeBlanc. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Ready for another shot now. Number 7. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here!
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
In now, Ender Inciarte. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
4 home runs in a game. Now, there's some guys that have done it, and it is an impressive feat. But I remember Josh Hamilton's 4 home runs in Baltimore one night. That was
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Braves on top, 32-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he got him.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Harrison will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Boy, he's not picking them up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jung Ho Gong is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. 3rd home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Stepping in now, Wade LeBlanc. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Standing in now, number 7. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for 3rd. And he'll get into 3rd here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Number 32.
Ready for another chance? Number 32. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at 3rd base. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't, but I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim a run has come in to score.
Number 5.
Freddie Freeman was last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Here's Gregory Polanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting to 3.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Posey.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's 1 thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. In now, Bryce Harper. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Now batting.
Into the box, Wade LeBlanc. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Stepping in now, number 7, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, number 32.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
11, Ender Inciarte.
In now, Ender Inciarte. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His fourth in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Daniel Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The left fielder, number 34. Bryce.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Wade LeBlanc. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Hard hit ball to second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, number 32. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 5.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. Check swing here and a little looper. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. That ball just did not stop carrying.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Wow, that's about as far as a home run as you'll ever see. It has to be around 480, 490 feet. I mean, there are only a small handful of guys that can drive a ball like that. And you can expect to see a bomb like that on the highlight reels for a while.
Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the...
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Jimmy Rollins will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Swinging a ball pie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end. Charlton Panay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line drive to left. Polanco is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Number 7.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. And now, number 32. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bell camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Scorch to third. Freeze has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Jung-Ho Kang is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready on 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Buster Posey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marte. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 34.
Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a leap out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
40 home runs, and that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the board 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Number 7.
Into the box, number 7. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Striding in once again, number 32. And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. Oh, and he just... So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off for the Pirates, the right fielder, number 13, Hunter Pence.
Houston Street will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Houston Street.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out. Here's David Freese to stand in. His lifetime numbers against Houston Street: 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman,
stepping 55. In and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Felipe Rivero is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alan Henson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Polanco racing back. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So here's Matt Kemp now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. In to score, the runner from third. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they just continue to pour it on here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting. Catcher. Houston Street.
Jose Altuve will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
The batter.
Standing in now, number 7. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Settling in now, number 32, and he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
First pitch on its way. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Bell is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back. Still going back. Gone! Back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. Steven Strasburg enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Alan Hansen.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing. Strike 2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's Starling Marte. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 6 tries. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
We got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Tons of runs in this one. The Braves get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Wade LeBlanc earns his 6th winning decision.